The girl from Nazareth. When I was wed and to the chamber led, I could not help but think of when I first did fall into my only ever love. My man was kind, but nothing like the one who captured me with but a glance, so quick at Market Square. A humble, bashful smile as he explained his father's wares to me, while father mine bought then a chair. That night I slept not 1 minute, but sobbed for want of him. Oh, how at 8 I wished to be the carpenter's son's only bride. Now, years ahead, I am new-wed, but not with him. I've joined a merchant man, well high above our class. My beauty rich attracted him, my dowry mighty high. As I await his marriage bed, his face cannot compare to Jesus as I knew him when we were so young. While my husband is well handsome and Jesus plainly plain, there was in him some other thing that hooked my heart to him. His father died when we were young, I had but not yet bled. I whispered comfort cares to him, and so became a friend. Long years passed by since that young market day, but I had only grown in love, and trembled in his gaze. We'd laugh and play with all the kids, so few in town. When fell the dusk, he'd walk me home at my request. So kind, so true, I fell the more, but he would gaze afar. He'd have this far-off dream of deep desire I somehow knew was for another due, for many more, but somehow this, and this is what still wounded me, that many more somehow included me. He'd bid good night and whistle off. E'en now the summer night at sunset time, when dusk and dark and light all intermix and sing, I picture him, his look-back wave, and miss what could, I wish, have been. My husband entered regally, adorned in wedding garb. I smiled at him, and smiled earnest, for I did love him too. I loved him well, but knew a better match with someone else far off. I gaze past him to days long past, and lands away and think of Nazareth. The last I heard, he was a rabbi now, and not of no repute. Though famous now, I knew he'd not have lost that charm, or tone of soft strong voice, nor that bright burning burst of love that shined around his skin. In fame he'd be the meek and brave young man I knew still now, and lose not one virtue. I sighed for want of him, and lo, my husband smiled. A goodly man, he told me of his love, and in my arms I thought he looked anew. His every act of love resembled like to him. In giving love, he gave himself, and I as bride to him. In sweetest fire and tender love, no fight between my loves. My husband not a prize consoling me for loss of best, but loved the more for him I loved but once and now. And every kiss like memories of good he's done, all look like Jesus through my man. In holy love, in dark and sacred place, I found my youngest love anew, but through my husband dear. O mystery profound, O loveliness so sweet, to love both loves, and by this one to love them both the more, and by that one to love him as is right. For in that marital embrace I felt myself to be alike to what in truth he is, in giving totally myself.